maxin and relaxin. Welcome back to another Top 40 Hits with your main man, Hawk. Now, so, hey Jay, how you doing? We are continuing Nina Aquila, Legal Eagle 2, Broken Wings. Hey Queen, how you doing? Get chat up here so I can actually see it better. That was me bringing you the smooth adult jazz sounds of KWWL. Or should I say CWBL, KWBL. I don't know, it depends on where you're from, what station we're broadcasting from. I'm sorry, what? I'm doing okay. You know, work sucked. I'm tired. You know, I always am. Drinking Baja Blast from a Legend of Zelda cup. With a straw, so the ice doesn't get in my, what's that sound? ASMR ice. Yep, the usual, pretty much. Yay me. Fine, I won't do that anymore, Phil, I'm sorry. And hey, Blood, how you doing? We are going to continue. See how much farther we can get with this court. Okay, that's in law offices. Damn telemarketers. and Fel leaves forever. You want me to get that? Huh? Dylan? I'm next door. Do you want me to answer Anya's phone? Let it go to voicemail. Okay. Glug. Are you getting up, or... Yes, I'm getting up. Sheesh. You can paint a wonderful picture with your imagination with just the sounds. Achoo! Whoa. Are you okay? Allergies, that's all. But are you okay? I was worried about you. I wanted to punch Hawk after what he said. You'll have to apologize when you find out who that safecracker thief was. Yeah, about that. What? We're not doing that. Hey, Val! Actually, if you give me $500, I'll let you do whatever you... No, I won't. We're not? Hawk was right. Oh my god, quick. No more... Fun again? What? Oh my god. What are you about wasting the court's time? No, not that. About the thief. I don't really believe that the thief and the killer are the same person. But at the trial you said, I know what I said, and it was true, too. It isn't impossible, but it's very unlikely. I think the thief was after the card. Because it was a rare new card, or something like that, that De Silva had. I think the thief was going after that, and he killed De Silva for it. We're on the clock now. Today's all we have left. Hawk can run himself ragged looking for the thief. Oh. So, what are we gonna do? I'm actually not sure. But we won't find any answers here. Let's head over to the casino. SUR? What's an SUR? Okay, boss. Hey, Rythan, how you doing, man? Oh, so... God damn it. SUR? What's an SUR? I'm a dum-dum-dum. Okay. Can I help you? Where is everyone? From what I understand, there was a pretty big party last night. I imagine most of the guests are sleeping it off. Wait, you're that lawyer? Yep, Nina Aquila. Can we get into the safe room? Sorry, but not right now. The detective asked us to keep it sealed until he arrived. We're expecting him soon. I'm new to this, but... Can he actually deny you access? Does he have the right to do that? Technically, I could call the police department and force the issue, but Flatfoot will probably be here by the time I did that. We'll just have to come back later. Okay. Seems pretty quiet, just like the lobby. I guess the con activities for today haven't started yet. Yeah, I get the sense that we're not supposed to be in here. Who's that? Hey, Unicorn, how you doing, man? Maybe ultra super rare. I don't know. I hear voices. Isn't that Marcus? Gravius, good will also prevail against the forces of darkness. Grant what I've asked for. I have told you already, Steel. Even if we were inclined to help, we cannot do what you ask of us. For the cause of good, as well as my career, they both depend on this. Oh, God, Queen. Perhaps you should have thought about that before you threw your lot in with F. What's F? Oh, nice! Nice, Unicorn. After hours lark. Oh, God. It's a letter of the alphabet as far as I know. F. Don't lecture me, Ramus, or you'll be sorry. Get ready to duel, fool. You would draw cards against one of the Brotherhood? If I were you, I would prepare for the finals. This isn't over. Okay. Yes, I agree. He did something at the arcade machine. What is going on? But I don't know letters. Hey, horrible. Wow. Did you see that? Chew! Shh, someone might hear you. I think we're good. Looks like Marcus is gone. Oh, God, Crimson. What the fuck? Oh my God. Duel. Maybe that robed guy's a magician? You know, like an illusionist? This is a casino after all. No, it's not alright at all. It's more of a Phoenix Wright type game. It's just, it's set, this case is set against a card tournament. It's not like he pulled a rabbit out of his hat, Dylan. He touched some buttons on that arcade machine and then just vanished. Okay, hold up. Why do I get a feeling like I just accidentally turned over 2 pages at once? Who was that guy in the robes, and what was Marcus so worked up about? That rogue guy. Marcus called him Ramius. He was in the arena on the day that we watched Stella duel Alex. Hey, yeah, he was. I thought he was just some kind of cosplayer. Mind freak! What do you think all this means? God damn it, Phil. I don't know. But remember what Stella said? Do you have any idea how much the contract for an online game version of DFA would be worth? I dismissed it at the time, but after what we just saw, I think there's something else going on here. But we just don't have enough information to put the pieces together. I'm running short on time. Wow, this place got busy fast. I know, right? You'd think they'd be more hungover. People drink at these things? People get destroyed at these things. I guess that shouldn't be much of a surprise. Where'd you know? We don't have time to meander around. Let's head straight to the safe room. Maybe Flatfoot and his team have arrived by now. Room, December 7th, 10 a.m. Strange. Flatfoot's just standing there. You described the state of the weapon, Detective, when you picked it up. It was a pistol. A revolver, to be precise. fully loaded. No, there were 4 rounds remaining in the cylinder. You know, you okay? Hey, game said, yeah, these are much better games than the other day. You're kind of spacing out. This one's a really good one. It's kind of a game made up like Phoenix Wright. It's quite entertaining. It was like an intense flashback. Phoenix Wright. He's got this cool eye patch. Yes. I'm fine, Dylan. I just hope he doesn't pick now to have a difficult conversation. Oh, Miss Aquila. Detective. You know, she's cool, yeah. Are you? Oh my god, what the fuck? How is your investigation going? I am supposed to perform another sweep of the room, but I'm trying to decide where to start. Waste of time if you ask me. We covered every inch yesterday. Still, what Hawk wants, Hawk gets. Can we have a look around? Be my guest. Really? You're certain? In that case, I'll head over there as soon as I can. Hawk? Mm-hmm. Said to say hello. I've got to head back to the precinct. How come? Beats me? That reminds me. When I answered my phone, I saw an email. The coroner got back to us with the Silva's autopsy report. You should get a copy in your secure inbox at any moment now. Top line notes were that he was strangled, but there were small cuts on his neck. I guess that explains the tiny dots of blood we saw. Cuts? Was he strangled by someone with long fingernails or something? It doesn't say. Autopsy Joe De Silva. Alright, I've got to head out. Phew, he's leaving. Now maybe we can... Oh, before I go. Oh. You know, can I... Please, Detective, let's not do this. Apologies ring a bit hollow at this stage. I'm not apologizing! The weight of evidence against her was overwhelming, and I did my job. She understood that. But I felt bad, and I regret that I was the one who did it. Just... Please tell her that, next time you see her. Oh, wow. You haven't been to see her. I'm working up to it. Yeah. Do you want some advice? No. That was unpleasant. The trial was unpleasant. This was just awkward. Anyway, Hawk looked at who he's dead set on finding the safecracker thief when he left court yesterday. What do you think happened to convince him to call Flatfoot off? Are you worried about that? Of course I am, but we've wasted enough time already. The day's going by and we still don't have anything we can use. Maybe there's someone we can ask about that weird robed guy? Maybe. Let's try the casino room. Somebody at the card game tournament may know something. Somebody disses someone with a lottery piece. That has to be important somehow. I just don't know how. I should. Oh. I was about to say, I should probably say slave. God damn, I can't talk. Blah, 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 blah. Looks just as busy as a couple days ago. Who do we talk to first? Nina. I think that answers that. Over here. Excuse me, guys. What the fuck? What the? How did you just... Oh, that? I've been slipping away from bodyguards and handlers since I was a tween. A crowd of fans is nothing. Are you still investigating? Yep. Actually, we have something we need to talk to you about. A robed figure, you say? I think Stella did it. I don't know how, but I think she did. Yeah. Then he touched one of the arcade machines and disappeared in a flash of light. I thought we might maybe keep that crazy part just between us. No, it's good that you told me about that. It doesn't sound crazy at all. Axel's talked about this kind of thing before. It's one of the reasons we're here. Is this related to the video game rights you mentioned during our duel?
Okay, do you know who actually makes Dragon Fantasy Arena? The cards? That's easy. Circlesoft. They make Dragon Fantasy video games. If not them, then one of their subsidiaries.
That's right, yeah, right. You're right, actually.
Good guess, but wrong. What? Everyone thinks that, but would it surprise you to hear? The video games are based on the cards, not the other way around.
Then who makes the cards?
That's the thing. Nobody knows.
Come on, really? They're sold at convenience stores.
It doesn't change the fact that no one knows where they come from. If all the chain back, you get distributors, tax records. But it stops before you find out who makes the physical cards.
You said this is why you're here. What did you mean by that?
You know I'm the owner of Faraday Tech, right?
Of course. She didn't know that. She didn't know that before a couple of days ago.
Zip it. We also have a video game publishing arm, and we're seeking to partner with Raise Corp over a smartphone version of DFA.
I get it. You can't do that because you need to license the intellectual property of DFA.
And if no one knows the identity of the license holder... Precisely. Axel was working on the problem, and we heard that another large business was also trying to contact the creators.
Another large business?
Yeah. Suddenly, we were worried that someone else might beat us to the punch. But Fletch City kept coming up in those discussions, so we came to this tournament thinking we might find some answers. Maybe whoever prints the cards is in the city?
Does Axel know more?
Maybe, but he's busy schooling people at DFA right now. If you want to see him,
let me guess. We have to qualify to duel him.
What's wrong? You all tapped out? You seemed so keen to play your hand a few days ago. You'll need to be rank 8 before you can face him. Also, I didn't give you a card after our game, so to make up for that...
Ooh. Is that a real Purity Signet card?
That's from my private collection. Good luck!
Okay, rank 8. That's kind of funny, actually, Crimson.
We don't have time for this.
Oh, seriously? You just need to beat 3 similarly ranked duelists. This should be a cinch.
Fine, let's do it. Let's get to it.
Okay, so not you, but you. You hate a duel? I don't think you're ready for my heat. Get back with your higher rank.
You know, I'm tired. Way too tired for the likes of you.
Some coffee. I'm gonna drown my foes with water's might. And I should warn you, I swim pretty well. Seriously? Pick your poison. I thought I said fuck your poison. Oh my god. Use water, so we want to do... Yes, Aura?
Like 6. I think you have to... Wait, I have something for this.
Drown someone else? I'll dredge the depths for a better deck, you'll see. Here. Ooh, get more cards. Nice. Yes, but I told you the backdrop was a dueling tournament. It's kind of the mini game they actually put in this. That's cool, Jay. Okay, not you, but you. Sure. You see the heat in my kitchen? Things get pretty spicy with my jalapeno deck.
I eat jalapenos for breakfast.
It's true. Her diet's terrible. I use a cucumber. Yeah. I'm bad at Hearthstone because I like to do combos. Yes, it's good. It's only $3 too, games. Get spiced. Okay, get the water, yes, water's there. Yeah, I'm really bad at deck building. Really bad at it. Fire attack. Oh my god, yeah, that. Dang it, not again. Oh no. Ah, you suck. I think my middle's gonna die. Oh no. Oh, we still won. 7 days.
I won.
Wow, I thought no one could stand my heat. Here. Fire Inferno.
Yawn. Tired. Are you here to duel? Wait, you're high enough rank? Fine. I'm sure I can see you off in time for a power nap.
Take around dragons, oh god.
Sweet dreams.
Okay, we want to do Fire Tango, so we're gonna pass like we did last time. Okay, water. Oh no, she's not following the script. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, she's not following the script. Oh, wrong character face. Good, yes, attack the water. Yes, that's what I want. Oh my gosh, she's playing. Well, actually, that's a. Yeah, I've always been terrible making decks myself, so.
Security signet!
Beat her, beat her! That's gonna take forever, oh my god. I need to get rid of... Creature's best. Alright, Fire Tanker, show 'em what you're worth. Oh god, we're gonna die. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Crimson is or whatever. There we go. Yay! Thank you, Duelist.
I won. Snore. Hey. Fine. Here.
Leaf Lullaby.
I need to take a nap. You. We need to talk, Race. I'm here to duel, not talk. And even if I was, I have nothing to say to the likes of you. What is it with these people?
In fairness, you practically accused him of murder in court yesterday.
Do I have to explain that again? Criticizing an alibi is not the same as accusing someone of murder.
He's getting away while we're debating semantics.
I'm a rank 8 duelist, Raze.
That stopped him.
In that case, I stepped into your arena.
It's only fair I invite you into mine.
Just one condition. No exchanging cards on the outcome. If I win, you leave Stella and I alone. Then if I win, you have to answer my questions. That's not gonna happen. Put up your dukes if you're so certain.
You're playing cards, not boxing.
I know that.
They will.
Take your podium, lawyer. Raxon will demand satisfaction.
You seriously think you can beat Axel Reyes? What's your plan?
He's obviously still grieving, and that clearly makes him angry. Angry people make mistakes. I see it in court all the time. I'm good at spotting those mistakes.
Hurry up and get over here so I can wipe you all over this arena. Oh yeah, then you're definitely gonna win.
A little faith, please.
Good luck.
I stepped to the blue podium.
There. Look at me, the cheese graters!
Because it's awesome! And cool, and radical! Remember a deal, Raze. If I win, you have to answer my questions. Enough talk. It's time to get your duel on. Raxonal hungers. Oh, please.
Oh no, we're too evenly matched. I need more MP. Damn it! I should have waited. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh no! Yeah, formate to the top, middle, and bottom. but they don't really matter. You can only just have one creature per area, so... Yes! Oh. What? He has defense. I don't like that. Who makes the DFA cards? Where do they come from? Still, I'll tell you about that. She told me about a lot of things. So you know about the Brotherhood of Ishtar. The what? You know nothing. Now suffer and burn before the wrath of Pyros, Fire Phoenix. Shit! Let's kick it up a notch. Let's bring the heat. I don't have it. We're going full flame. Come on, kill it already, please. There we go. Take him down, boy. Oh, really? That's your big move? Oh, no. Oh, this is... Haha, this is fun. Oh. More story. Who are the Brotherhood of Ishtar? The creators of the cards. An ancient monastic order. Monastic? I don't know how to pronounce that. It traces lineage back to the ancient Akkadian civilization. Akkadian. They're monks. You're serious. Dead serious. That's why the cards are so valuable. Fire Inferno! There's something I don't understand. You're billionaires. Surely you could just buy or even make the cards you need? Don't be absurd. Do you think we haven't tried? The holographic technology embedded in the cards is their greatest mystery. Despite years of study, we've been unable to reproduce it. With the Brotherhood throttling the supply, original cards are worth millions. That's why people are so excited to see what De Silva was bringing to this tournament. What card did he have? What does it do? No one knows. But it was rumored to be a real game changer. Probably... Ooh. How much you want to bet De Silva made his own original card? Just like Pyros, Fire Phoenix! Oh no. Oh hey. Let's just go with water just in case it's weird. Okay. Wait. If they're so expensive, how did Marcus afford to compete? No idea. 3 months ago he was a nobody. A fanboy. You think he had help? He must have. It didn't come from me, or Stella, and I doubt De Silva would have stopped the cash. Oh, fuck yeah. Magic Thief. Looks like I'm off my game. I just keep thinking about Joel. No, but, that's a good point. You're right. Oh, well.
You've been through a lot, Axel. We all have.
I know that. I just keep thinking of how he made that weird bleeder post and was dead so soon after. What was weird about the bleeder post? I mean, sure, it was argumentative. But didn't you call De Silva an insufferable prick in court yesterday?
A bit soon, Dylan.
No. He's right. Is it? Yeah, it is. It is. Still object. I am, Jaden. I am. I think it just gave me a reward regardless. So there was no interaction afterward they gave me, because the other ones I got a card and an extra, so... Objection! Who knows? Joel was a know-it-all, but he had the gift of a silver tongue. Ah.
The phrasing does seem out of character for him. Ah. I just assumed he had jet lag. He'd flown in from Europe after all.
Choo! Is he okay? I'm fine. It's just some allergies. Anyway. Yeah, I think it's just a level up reward. It's Nina, isn't it? Nina Aquila?
That's right.
You won fair and square. You know you play well. It was fun dueling with you. His version of bullshit.
Honestly, it's been fun to play DFA again. The holograms make it really exciting. What are you going to do now?
I may have lost this match, but I'm still joint lead on points. I'll need to play Marcus tomorrow for the crown.
And then what?
With Joel gone and me as champion, maybe the Brotherhood will reach out to me.
That's been the plan all along, right?
You're perceptive.
I'm a defense attorney. Come on, Axel. Let's fix up your deck for the finals.
Sounds good. You're looking like Pegasus. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
And they say romance is dead.
What was that?
Never mind.
Hey, let's go
fix up your deck. Your dick. I should have given it an Australian accent. I could have said, let's go fix up your dick.
It's the hair-covered eye. So, what now?
It's already early evening. We're short on time, but we still don't have the critical evidence we need.
Queen!
I think we have to throw caution out of the window.
You want to follow the disappearing robe guy?
I don't think we have a choice. It could be dangerous. Who knows what sort of people the Brotherhood of Ishtar are?
I'm doing this for T-Bro. Let's go use that arcade machine and see what happens. F? From Merrick, oh god. It was over here. Right.
So, what do I do?
The guy pressed a combination of buttons.
Did you see which ones?
Pretty sure it was jab, jab, right, short, fierce.
You remember that?
You don't?
You forgot to do your zipper earlier when you came out of the men's room.
Do you want to hit the buttons or should I? Jab, jab. And they're dead. Hey, AOD, how you doing, man? Queen. Don't know where we are, but 6:32 p.m.
Dylan? Are you okay?
It's weird. My insides feel hot, but my skin feels like I've been sitting in a freezer.
Is that normal? I'm not sure how to answer that. It's my first time traveling via a magical arcade machine.
Where in the world? These look like Foundation struts.
Foundations? Like beneath the building?
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet we're underneath the casino.
There only seems to be one way out. It's not like there's another arcade machine to send us back the way we came. We've got to hurry. Too much time has gone by today, and we still don't have what we need to exonerate Terry. This could be our last straw. Let's just hope it's a good hand.
You're doing it again. The puns.
Oh my god, a giant rock! What is that, some holy scripture? I don't read Akkadian. It could just easily be the recipe for a really good batch of hummus. How many candles to count? What is this, a 90s music video?
Oh my god. Really?
Stop. Who goes there? We're with the Union? Really? Which one? All of them? Nice try. Have at you.
Oh. We get to do... Oh, okay. Okay. This should be easy. I honestly don't know. It's a good question, though. I would love to know how they made this, because it's a cool little system. It's fun, you know? Oh no! There goes my mid. Zero. Dude, I love you. You're great.
I could not stop you. These statues seem to represent different deities, or heroes? It's hard to tell. Don't they look a bit like DFA cards? Now that you say it, they do look like the art on the cards.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I want to fund this. I'll pay for that. I'll pay to make that happen, 100%, if we can figure out what kind of system they're using for this. Okay, let's actually save. Oh. It's like Pokemon.
Hey, you're not wearing a robe. Yeah, laundry day?
Oh yeah, it sucks the Ramius only gives each of us one robe.
I know, right? I'm heading back to the laundromat to pick it up later.
Laundromat. These robes are dry clean only! You're a fake! Dialogue. This is my grandfather's dick! I have to trust in the power of the cards! Wow. Just wow. I'm a terrible person. Sal! I think we'll go full on water. Oh my god. That was easy. Basically, green beats blue, blue beats red, red beats green. That's it. It's rock, paper, scissors, 100%. Faker. It's very simple, and the superpowered middle one is just more powerful. It does an AoE instead of a single attack, and that's it. I don't understand what you mean. 4 of each element. God damn it, Queen! Jerk.
Who the? Praise the sun?
Checks out. You may pass.
Seriously?
Well, yes. If you want, I can...
No, it's fine. You're doing a great job.
I do my best. I can't believe that worked. Oh, the top, middle, and bottom, there's really no difference. You can only have 3 out at one time, and you just have 1 in each position.
Never underestimate a meme lord.
But the positions don't matter at all.
Did you see that?
The blinding magical flash? Yes. Yes, I did.
Let's take a closer look.
Yeah, you do that.
Do you want to help Terry or not?
Sorry. Oh, great forces of nature. We beseech thee to restore your balance. We offer you another vessel. Purge yourselves of your excess spirit. Entrust it to us, and we shall ensure it's safely drained of its power. A greater dragon of water! Praise be to the powers. Who disrupts my slumber?
Is that a real dragon? A real talking dragon? What the hell's going on here? Look, he's holding what looks like a blank DFA card.
Now, my brothers and sisters, lend me your strength. As was in ages past, we shall seal this manifestation of excess power and protect nature's balance. Gotcha, Rando, RNG. 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 Oh my god. Fuck. Yeah, fuck. This game's great. I think we just saw something we weren't meant to see.
They just sealed that monster in a DFA card. That must mean DFA cards summoned real monsters. With real magic.
Brother Ryan, collect the card. Tell us, brother, has our recent spate of bad luck ended? We have pulled a rare! Ha! Wonderful. All hail the spirits of water, fire, and leaf. Hail water, hail fire, hail leaf. Chew! Uh-oh. Interlopers, seize them!
Cheese it!
Oh no.
Cheese it, it's the feds!
You know of our secret. For that you must pay the ultimate price. Take them to that place. Please sign this non-disclosure agreement.
With the what now?
It's a legal form, which...
I know what a non-disclosure agreement is!
But you just asked, what if it's really some kind of death warrant?
Maybe it's the pen. Is the pen coated in poison?
Could you please calm down?
Calm down? Calm down? You've been taken prisoner by some sort of demonic murder cult.
We prefer demon enthusiasts over a cult. Plus, we haven't murdered anyone. Not for centuries. You'll understand if we're not totally convinced. It's Nina, isn't it? Nina Aquila. And your companion is Dylan Merlot.
You know who we are?
We don't live in a bubble, you know. We get Wi-Fi down here. The Order even has a sub to Crunchyroll. Oh god!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I'm trying my best to put you at ease. After all, we captured you in the Sanctum, and simply brought you here. We have not harmed you in any way, despite having ample opportunity to do so.
I mean, he's right. I didn't expect you'd want to silence us now that we know your secret.
Well, yes, we do. That's what the non-disclosure forms are for. But really, those are to prevent you from telling others our exact location. Our sorcery is widely known. DFA is incredibly popular.
I'd hate to be the one to tell you this, but I'm not sure people realize that the game summons real monsters with real magic.
But how? How do people think it works? Holograms? Holograms? Yeah, you know, projections made of light. There's no such thing. Oh my god. Besides, DFA creatures have physical presence. They can cause injuries. That's what I said. Oh my god. Joel was killed by his card. How much you want to bet that Joel was killed by his card? It's... Okay. This game just went totally off the rails, and I don't know if I love it or not.
Remus, is it? Ramius? I have some questions. If we sign these plurals that we pledge to secrecy anyway, will you answer them?
I will tell you what I can. It explains a lot. Like why there are no fingerprints, and there's a missing card. We, the Brotherhood of Ishtar, have existed since ancient times. Did you, Azure? Holograms are bullshit. We are tasked with carrying out a sacred duty, just as our forebears did.
That makes sense. The temple, the sanctum.
We're in their break room, that's hilarious.
But what does this have to do with DFA?
I'm getting to that. We siphon off excess magical power of the forces of water, fire, and leaf. Long ago, our ancestors served the kings of Acadia and sealed the powers of various artifacts, trinkets, and such. This power, once sealed, would gradually dissipate, like burning an entire candle. But the Brotherhood had to take care of these artifacts until they were safe. This could take years.
I think I'm getting it. So now you seal the power in cards.
Yes, cards are inexpensive, and we can seal a very small, safe amount of power in each.
So that means DFA players are
carrying out the work of our ancestors, yes.
Is that safe?
So far, yes. Though the general power level of cards is increasing over time, we don't know why.
Like some sort of power creep?
Anyway, that aside. By playing with the cards, players gradually wear them out until they return to lifeless pieces of bonded paper.
It seems like heavy stuff. Why are you trusting us with this?
Because our work must be allowed to continue, and I'm concerned about the Brotherhood's future. Were we to stop our administrations, the results could be catastrophic. Zero. The forces of nature would fly out of alignment. The world would spin off its axis. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria! This is our sacred duty, and the fate we must prevent.
By making children's trading cards.
I appreciate it. It seems strange when you say it like that.
I'm not certain that you do.
Nina,
Fine. Let's just put a pin in that for a moment.
you said the Brotherhood was under threat. What do you mean? It has something to do with the argument you had with Marcus Steele? Indeed. You are well informed. It is my belief that these matters are connected. Around a month ago, we were approached.
By who?
We do not know their name, or if they were an individual or an organization. We only know the name they gave us. F.
You didn't ask who they were?
You should remember, we are an order of secret keepers. It did not seem strange to us.
What did this F want?
Only one thing. A specific Dragon Fantasy Arena card.
You didn't give them one?
We do not have one to give. As you've seen, DFA card creation is somewhat random.
Yes, I saw.
We cannot make a specific card, even if we wanted to. But they would not believe us. Instead, they grew furious, making terrible threats against myself and the Brotherhood.
What did you do?
Our duty is to safeguard our sacred work. To avoid a confrontation, we told this F the location of the only copy of this card of which we knew. Joel Da Silva.
I see.
The matter seemed closed, and I put it out of my mind, keen to return to our duties. Then, a curious thing happened.
What?
4 days ago. The day after the murder. Hello? Okay, what the fuck? That was so weird. Nothing, the light didn't go off or anything. Like, the light stayed solid until I unplugged it. And, okay, that was just weird. Okay, well. That sucked. Continuing on. That must be what De Silva put in there. In the safe. I guess it is. But wait. Did Marcus Steele choke De Silva to death? Is he the killer? I don't think so. On the same grounds with which we defended Terry. De Silva was a man-mountain, and Marcus is just... well, he's just a normal guy. I'm starting to think he might have been involved somehow. Why? Marcus is a have-a-go hero. Most people can be manipulated given the right circumstances. I don't know much about Marcus. How could he be coerced? It's so obvious. Think about it. Axel, Stella, De Silva, what do they all have in common? Honestly, they're kind of weird. I mean, Axel has that whole thing with his arm. They're all rich, dumbass. All except for Marcus. You're right. Then that must mean F must be whoever bankrolled Marcus's meteoric rise in the world of DFA. Yeah, right. Oh my god, you're very true. That kind of investment would give anyone leverage over someone else. I guess that's one mystery solved, but it doesn't really help us. Remus, we're trying to... Exoneratory scrub. We are aware of this. Okay, smart guy, here's a question. De Silva's rare card, what does it do? I do not know. Oh, come on. I am being truthful. I have never seen it used. I see you're a man of culture as well, voice. Then we have a problem. We came here seeking evidence. Finding out the truth behind DFA cards has been interesting, I won't lie to you, but it doesn't help my client. I am sorry I cannot be of more assistance. I have told you everything I know. However, Miss Aquila? Yes? It should be obvious that I feel in part responsible for De Silva's death. The Brotherhood would be indebted to you if this killer were brought to justice. That's not really my area, but we all wish to see that happen, Ramius. Nina, tell him about Axel. Oh, right. Axel Reyes is trying to contact you. You should speak to him before he leaves. Perhaps I shall. But I'm afraid I have matters to attend to. Our time here is over. Wait, is he gonna... I think so. May the three forces guide you. Okay, so we've branched from law drama to supernatural thriller. Well, that was a hell of a thing. When did it get so dark? When it usually does, I guess? It's almost 10. Which means we're out of time. Today ended up being a waste. That's not true. We found nothing. Nothing we can use. Okay, a minute. It really... But it doesn't feel too much, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it's all crammed in there. It feels kind of natural, which is weird. There's just so much crammed into this game, but it's done with such a delicate balance. I really enjoy it. Yeah, it worked. It really does work. Come on, let's head back to the office. At least it's dry there. Hey, it's the ding. We failed, haven't we? I said I heard you. Then say something. What do you want me to say, Dylan? Don't worry, it'll all be okay. We'll go out for a beer with Terry after the trial when everything wraps up nice and neat. How dare you? How dare you stand there and make jokes? Terry's life is riding on this. Hey, Dress, how you doing, man? Oh, this is a pretty hardcore origin story. Nick Cage. I can't do Nick Cage, I'm sorry. How to get burned? How to get burned? How to get burned? Killing me won't bring back your goddamn honey! Ah! 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 They're in my eyes! Ah! They're in my eyes! Ah! 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 Okay, that's... alright, sorry. That's my Nick Cage. You actually did it right! Moving on. I've been great, Dress. How have you been? He believes in you. Your Honor, I wish to change my plea. Yeah, well, so did Anya. Right up until the third day of her trial, when she changed her plea to guilty. Anya Miller pleaded guilty? I didn't know that. Oh, cool. That's cool, Dress. Is that why you haven't gone to visit her in jail? Isn't that obvious? Nina, do you want to know something? What? I've known you for less than a week, and in that time, I've seen you do amazing things. Oh god, unicorn! I don't think your real problem is that Anya Miller stopped believing in you. I think your problem is that you stopped believing in yourself. Shit, it's getting deep. Get out. Nina, I just... Out! Who does he think he is? He's known me less than a week. Tetras! Damn telemarketers, I am in no mood. Listen, I don't care what you're selling. Stop calling this... Miss Aquila. You must have made a mistake. This is Anya Miller's phone. I know. But I am calling to speak to you. What are you selling? I am not a telemarketer. You've played one hell of a game over the last few days, Miss Aquila. Commendable, even. But you started your first turn with a bad hand, and you've been playing catch-up ever since. What are you talking about? What do you want? I want to deal you back in. Leave your office and head south. Cross the railway tracks, and on the other side, near that port, you will find several warehouses. One of these warehouses stands alone, adjacent to several large piles of gravel. Make your way there, now. And if I don't? Then tomorrow, you'll have to watch as your client is sent to the graveyard. Oh my. Garbled George Decay. Where the hell even was that? Go to the warehouse district alone? At this time of night? But do I really have a choice? They call via Anya's phone. I have to find out what they want. Damn telemarketers. Actually, we're gonna save real quick. Alright, let's go. We're on the other side of town. That's weird. The rain stopped. And it's a bright full moon. Oh, is this it? They are pretty good, Phil. Not my favorite, but they're okay. Oh, that's nice. Azure, that's nice. It's so hot in here. Good God. Why is it so warm right now? Hold on a second. No, it's cooler coming out of that. I'm just... unnaturally hot guy. Queen, no.
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh god, it's deep. Person. I almost said what it was, and I didn't want to set Queen off.
This is nuts. Well, now I'm here. I may as well have a look around.
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. That's far enough, Miss Aquila.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Nina Aquila, 24 years old. Born in Vancouver, Canada. Oh, hey, she's not anywhere near where I live. But I love how it's a Japanese court system using US court rules, set apparently in Canada, and made by someone from the UK. This game is great. Defense attorney. Protege of Anna Miller. Anya Miller. God damn. Orphan. What in the world? They're wearing some kind of light-up mask. What the hell is this about?
Who are you?
That is not why I brought you here.
I need to know who I'm dealing with. I'm going to trust whatever you have to say.
Then leave disappointed.
Wait! Fine. I'll play by your rules.
Call me Rush. Oh my god.
Why am I here? Why did you bring me here?
Still making random moves.
Random moves?
Allow me to answer your question with another question. Does the rock know the intent of the hand that moves it? Or the knight? Or the bishop?
Well, no.
Oh, the rook. I said rock.
They're chess pieces. What does that have to do with anything?
There is a game being played, Miss Aquila.
A game of chess?
In a manner of speaking. Fledge City is the board. Most of the people are simply pieces, yet, even though you do not even know the rules, in you, I recognize a fellow player.
I'm not here for games.
A pity, but not unexpected.
What the hell is this all about?
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense! Dras? Oh my gosh!
You're not making any sense. What does this have to do with anything?
What if I were to tell you that in your recent moves, the odds have been stacked against you?
What do you mean?
You have been searching for a solution to an unsolvable problem. Why, then, do you persist?
To tell the truth, I'm on the verge of giving up.
But you came here, at my request. Why?
Because Terry is innocent.
Of course he is. He is a piece, not a player.
He's not a counter on a board. His life is in jeopardy.
Oh,
another has risen to join the flock.
Oh yeah, here's to another month.
Thank you so much, Dras. That's awesome. Badass. Thank you. You didn't think he should have asked for the mercy of the court?
You mean plead guilty?
Judge Tawny might have shown him a measure of clemency. But now the case has dragged out for 6 days.
I wanted to help him.
Was that your only reason? Pure altruism? You had no personal stake in this? None at all? Nothing to prove?
Still, thank you. Screw this. Terry Scrub asked for my help. Everyone else in the city turned him away, and I was all that was left. Sure, I'm still dealing with my own issues, but I don't believe an innocent person should have to plead guilty to a crime they didn't commit. I believe that now. Just as strongly as I believed it back then.
I agree. I do so hate to see a player labor under an unfair roll of the dice. And to this end, I could provide you a better draw on your next turn. Gotta admit, I'm a tad skeptical. Your act with the mask in the warehouse is theatrical, full marks for that. But I don't know what you could say that would make much difference to Terry's case. Oh, that sucks, Dras. Well, I hope you get better soon, though. Not say. Give. Take this. The Black Lily. A DFA card? It is the Black Lily. The only one of its kind. Wait, is this... Yes. How could you possibly have this?
Another has risen to
Dude.
join the flock.
Yuki!
Halfway to a year, boyus. Let's
Boyus.
go. Keep it up the good work, Hawk. Love ya. Peace. There's a bunny in your meme server if you want to feel giddy.
Some
Winking
bunny
face.
in my meat. Wait, what are you talking about? What bunny? Hold on a second, I gotta see what he's talking about. Aww! It's so adorable! Oh, it's sleeping! He's going to sleep! Sleepy bunny, oh my god. Yuki, thank you so much. You are so awesome, man. Wow, thank you, dude. People. What is going on here? Uno momento, por favor. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Let's see here. Yuki, you're awesome. Cute. The bunny, oh my god. Dras, no. Thank you, Yuki. The Black Lotus. The Black Dahlia. We're about to solve an 80-year-old crime. No, just... How could you possibly have this? You're not going to answer that, are you? Well, that answers that. You must return this card to me tomorrow. That is my only condition. That's impossible. If I present it in court, Prosecutor Hawk will insist that it is taken into evidence. You will remind Judge Tawny of a precedent. Jackson versus Regis. Wait, I know that one. Wasn't it about a lottery ticket? Tawny will permit you to keep the card on this basis. I will wait here for your return. I was joking about the Black Dahlia, but yeah, it's the Black Lotus, yeah, the like $1,500 card that, yeah. But wait, this is just a children's trading card. Can't you give me something more concrete? Who killed De Silva? Marcus? No. What? Marcus? Surely not Axel. No. Then who? Examine the card, Miss Aquila. You have everything you need. The board is set. The decks are shuffled. Yeah, it's insane how rare that card is. Or how valuable. Now it is time for you to play. Okay, we gotta take a look at this card. I don't know what it is, but despite the mask, there's something strangely familiar about that person. I wonder who that is. Maybe it's Hawk. What if it's Hawk? That's the man in the mask. Well, no, it's been ringing. The phone has been ringing while he's been standing there, so I don't think it's Marlo or Dylan. It's either Hawk or Getting up in time for court is easier when you haven't really slept. All that way last night for a trading card. Rare or not, I don't see how that could possibly help Terry. You couldn't be that serious. And Dylan. It's Arya. You mean Arya Stark? My god. Don't worry about that now. Let's get to the courthouse. Where's the card? Okay, that is a blatant... Oh, no, wait, that's an RTP one. I thought it was like, that's a Final Fantasy thing. Okay. A Clawed Giant of the Forest. Oh, this is Alex's most powerful card. Stella's most powerful card. Okay. The Black Lily. Summon Crammed. Crammed? What? It can... Surely it's not... Reveal the future... What the hell? Interesting. Wait, did I save? Yeah, I saved before the day. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's go. But Anya's in jail. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Court day 3. Or verdict the end of the next trial day. Estella was murdered, and your client was found standing over his body. These facts have not changed. It's going to end here, one way or the other. I guess I wonder if things would feel different from the side of the room. Guess not. Can I go stand in the judge's stuff, please? I can! I could get used to this. Wait, is that a cup holder? Hey, you, vacate the judge's bench! Sorry. Oh my god. Nice. Hey, Murder, how you doing, man? Miss Aquila. Chad. Burned some calories with all that running around yesterday. I said, I heard you. Do you think you're funny, Chad? I'll let you think I'm, because you aren't. All rise for the Honorable Judge Tawny! Oh, she's looking a little, see-through there. Please be seated. We are assembled here today for the third day of trial of Terry Scrap, who stands accused of murder in the first degree. I know you and Drass both hate that zoom, but I think it's done pretty well here. It adds some, you know, I'm okay with it, the way that it's used. It adds some oomph to the scene, you know? So it's not just a static scene, it actually moves around, it's dynamic. Looks like Dylan didn't turn up after all. Can't say I blame him. It isn't easy watching your friend be sentenced. And I snapped at him. That probably didn't help. Miss Aquila! Oh, please pay attention. This trial's gone on long enough as it is. Sorry, Your Honor. The defense is ready. Yeah. Very well. Mr. Hawk, please make your opening statement. Of course. The prosecution continues to assert that Terry Scrub is guilty of the murder of Joel Da Silva. However, on the second day of the trial, it was suggested that the culprit of another crime, namely the safecracker thief, could have found their way into the victim's room. That hypothetical scenario would cast reasonable doubt on our knowledge of the accidents of the defendant. The prosecution disputes this interpretation of events, and today I will present indisputable proof that this could not have been the case. Indisputable proof that the thief wasn't involved in the murder? What do you have, Hawk? Thank you, Mr. Hawk. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant. Mr. Scrub? Yes, Your Honor. Just like our last day in court. As at this time, I must ask, have you reconsidered your plea? Well, I mean, if you're willing to end these proceedings, I may be inclined to show some leniency. Given your prior record of only petty crimes, I would consider commuting the death penalty to life imprisonment. Guilty? Yes, Your Honor. I wish to plead guilty to the prosecution's charges. Anya, why are you doing this? Speak to me! Well, in light of your years of service as a public defender, I'm willing to show some measure of leniency. I don't want to, but... Miss Aquila, what do you advise? What am I supposed to say? Why did that person even give me that extra piece of evidence? I'm so sorry, Terry. I still believe you're innocent. I just can't see a way through this. I object! What? Terry, you know you're innocent. Give Miss Aquila a chance.
Dylan?
Right here, boss. And I brought help. Be strong, scrub.
Miss Aquila believes in you.
We all do. Maybe really isn't innocent. Surely he isn't going to change his plea. I don't know. Is that still a Friday? That's right. Order in the court. I like cheap grass. Your Honor, I did not kill Joe Da Silva. I'll plead my innocence until the very end.
Very well, Mr. Scrub. The court recognizes your plea.
You and Nina are all I've got, so make it count. D-bro. It's so terrible.
Your Honor, can I request a momentary recess? I'll allow it, but it will be brief. Hey. Dylan, the way I acted yesterday, it's fine. I'm trying to apologize to you.
I know, and you should. You were being an ass. But I'm telling you, it's okay. T-Bro's my friend, and so are you. So what's the plan, boss?
Hawk says he can prove the safecracker thief didn't kill Da Silva.
Not good.
But last night, after you left, I managed to find another piece of evidence.
How?
There's no time to explain it all. To explain all that. The thing is, I think I know what this piece of evidence really is, but not how it helps Terry. I'm keen to resume, Miss Aquila. We'll just have to make it up as we go along. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Prosecution, bring forth your first witness.
The prosecution calls Marcus Steele to the witness stand.
Strange. I know. Steele doesn't seem to be his usual dynamic self.
Mr. Steele? Mr. Steele! I'm sorry.
What was that, Mr. Steele?
The witness is apologizing, Your Honor.
Heavens, why?
Because Marcus Steele wishes to admit to a crime.
Wait, is Marcus about to admit to... No, he can't be admitting to the murder.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Seriously, Aquila. I was expressing my disbelief, Chad.
Yesterday, Mr. Steele came to my office. He was concerned that the accusation that he was involved in the murder could affect his career. So much so that he wishes to clear up this matter once and for all. It's pretty much, yeah, Phoenix right, yeah, and the second way is the right way. Mrs. Steele, please explain why you were unable to be involved in any way with Joe Da Silva's murder. I came to this goal with one city. I came to this goal. What the hell did I just say? I came to this goal with one city. I came to this city with one goal: to defeat the Sinister Three, the snooty trifecta of the apex of competitive DFA. But in order to secure that heroic victory, I had to score a blow against my strongest opponent, Joel Da Silva. Thank you, Tyson. I sought to defeat him at DFA, and to do that, I needed a competitive edge.
Please skip the preamble, Mr. Steele. Why couldn't you have been involved in the murder because he's the thief?
I could not have been involved because I was elsewhere when the murder took place.
Oh no. What is it? Why has everyone suddenly got so tense? I think Mark is about to say that
I broke into the safe and stole Joe Da Silva's rare card.
He was a thief? I would never know. Does he? Seriously, that's not... Oh god. Order in the court! Mr. Steele, surely you understand that by confessing this, you're admitting that you have lied under oath, as well as confessing to the crime of grand larceny? Marcus is a safecracker thief? It seems hard to believe. That's because it isn't true. How do you know? I don't know for certain, but I don't believe it. Not one bit. There's one good thing about this, though. Marcus has confessed to a crime, just so he can have an alibi. He must have a very good reason to do that. And I can only think of one. You think let's see how he stands up to cross-examination. If he gives an inch, we'll nail him to the wall.
Yeah, that's true, I'll lay down my life in the name of hot-blooded heroism. Mine is the deck that will deal the heavens. I broke into that safe and I can prove it. Your Honor. Our investigation of the safe's camera system showed that it had been tampered with and only recorded static. However, the filed headers on the video showed that the thieves restored at the exact time the murder took place. This means the thief must have been near the safe at the time of the murder. It is impossible for the thief to have killed Joel Da Silva. And Marcus Steele here has confessed to being the thief.
I see. Shocking though this new revelation is, I find your logic difficult to dispute, Mr. Hawk. Mr. Steele, the court recognizes your confession of guilt, and we will deal with your transgressions at a later date. For now, are you prepared to make your formal statement?
Ready and willing, Your Honor. Alright. Witness statement. It is true, I broke into the safe. I took Da Silva's rare car, which I found inside. It took around half an hour. I didn't realize Da Silva had been murdered until later that day.
Okay, very well. Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. You're lying, Steele. I don't quite know exactly why, but I'm gonna prove it.
It's true, I broke into the safe.
Hold it. You just took it?
You say it like it's hard to believe. The car was in a nondescript package, but it was prominently left on a countertop beside the safe. I looked about the right size, so I opened it to find the card sealed in. A Silver Pro card defender.
A card defender? I know what a card defender is, Hawk.
Nina, isn't there something strange about what Marcus just said?
Do you feel this is important, Miss Aquila? Yes, it is. Yes, I believe it's important. I agree. Witness, can you please add this to your statement?
Okay. This is a card defender.
Hold it. What sort of card defender?
Owned by Silver Pro. Oh, they're the best. I could tell it was Silver Pro won the moment I picked up the card. They're unmistakable to a pro duelist like myself.
Nina, there's something strange about what Marcus just said. Like what? I'm not sure, but something doesn't add up. I'm sure of it.
Okay. What do I need to bring up, though?
Circulation, lacerations, scratches.
I don't think that's it. I think card handling gloves. Wait.
Perception.
Because he wouldn't need... No. Ah, crap. Oh, crap! I was thinking he wouldn't need it because he has the gloves, but...
Yeah, continue. I took Da Silva's car, which I found inside.
Oh, we already did that, yeah.
Okay. Sealed inside a card defender. Okay, I need to save before we start losing everything. Okay, he took apart the... Apparently someone took apart the... Wait, actually, let's back.
That's a good point, yeah.
Are you an accomplished thief, Mr. Steele?
Well, I'm not just a pretty face. My career background before DFA was microelectronics. I perform factory assembly of electronic components, soldering, that kind of thing.
Really?
Objection!
The witness's former profession is beyond contention. I looked into this when he first came to me. Marcus Steele is an expert in microelectronics. Even extended to computer control systems such as for the safe.
Chance believes that Marcus could have done it seems sincere. Let's move on to another topic.
I don't think I do. Let's see here. I think I have to... Attorney ID, con passes, and slot up booster packs. Card Mac. Oh yeah, that is. I just didn't see it.
Objection!
Oh, here it is. This was the card one that was found in his... That's what I was looking for. I just didn't see it the first time. This was left in the victim's room. Oh.
Marcus, if you please, could you describe how a Silver Pro card defender works?
Of course. The card defender is like a sleeve. He insert cards into them to prevent the card was being damaged during play. They come in various colors and designs, but the base version is transparent and has a glossy finish.
Glossy and DFA cards are normally matte, are they not? They feel slightly rough to the touch.
Oh, that's right.
Here goes. Deep breath. Mr. Steele,
Yes.
you're lying.
What?
Objection!
Really, Aquila? What possible is it?
Your Honor, please examine this piece of evidence. It was found at the murder scene on the victim's desk. What is it? A card defender, Your Honor. To be precise, a Silver Pro card defender. Oh, I see.
What? What do you see?
She's catching on, Marcus. In Silva's room, the murder scene was a mess. It looked like someone had been searching for something. Say, perhaps a particular rare card? But the card wasn't there. De Silva had already taken it out of its card defender and sent it down to the safe. And left the defender on his desk.
Objection!
It would be ridiculous. The entire room, including that piece of evidence, were extensively tested for fingerprints. If De Silva had removed the card from it...
Objection.
Your Honor, the defense would like to remind the court that many people present at the casino were wearing card-handling gloves to prevent fingerprints.
Objection!
Regardless of that, Your Honor, any card could have been in that defender. It could have even been a spare.
Admittedly, that's true. But I put this to you, Hawk. Isn't that unusual that at the murder scene, we found one single, empty card defender? And even if it was just a spare, why just one? They're sold in packs of 100. Surely even you can concede to that.
It must have just been a spare. Because I'm telling you, I stole the card.
He's hiding something, and I'm starting to think I know what. I keep thinking what Ramius said.
Most people can be manipulated given the right circumstances. I don't know much about Marcus. How could he be coerced?
How the right mind would blackmail Marcus into killing Joel De Silva? Something here doesn't add up.
You can't object to agreeing, people. Objection around. What the heck? Oh my gosh.
Do you have the card?
What?
You say you stole the card. Do you have it right now? It's a reasonable question, Steele. Put up the goods, Steele.
Rex no thirst for the card, Marcus.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Steele, in the interest of keeping these proceedings on track, do you have the card in question?
I do, yes.
Wonderful. May we see it?
I prefer not to reveal it, Your Honor.
And how can you justify that?
Out of respect for the memory of Joel De Silva.
You hated him.
Just don't understand a duelist's pride. I disliked De Silva and all he stood for, but I respected him as a duelist.
That's not the bailiff, that's the defendant. That's the one accused of killing. And it's not Sombre, it's just the guy with a weird haircut. But oh my god, he said, oh my god. Now I can't unsee it. Jeez. Oh, spare me.
Seems like we're in trouble.
We need Marcus to reveal the card he has.
I think that problem is about to resolve itself. A duelist's pride, Marcus. Don't make me laugh. You have no duelist's honor.
Sit down, Mr. Reyes.
You think yourself the hero of your own story? Sneaking around stealing cards? Don't push me, Axel. You don't have De Silva's rare card. I doubt you even know what to do with it. You've got nothing.
Mr. Reyes, cease your outbursts and sit down immediately, or I'll have you removed from this courtroom.
I do have De Silva's rare card. It's right here. Pancration, the Clawed Giant.
What? Silence, Mr. Reyes.
Well, that is a card with legendary rarity. And it's a leaf type. De Silva often played with leaf type cards.
Witness, if you wish to present the card to the court, you will need to make another statement.
I'll make another statement, all right.
I know what to do.
Witness statement. I didn't want to ruin De Silva's intended last surprise, but here's the card. Pancration, the Clawed Giant. So it's worth someone would try to steal from his room.
Very well, Miss Keeling, you may begin your cross-examination. Great, Axel managed to goad him into showing his hand. We're approaching the end of the line here. I can feel it. But I still don't have a clear picture of exactly what happened. I'd like to hear what Axel was about to say before the judge silenced him. What am I missing? So I don't have a choice. I'm gonna go out on a limb. would Joe DeSilva keep that card secret?
Well, it's extremely rare. Still have many of the rarest cards around. Easy when you're a billionaire. Duelists always want to surprise their opponents with powerful cards. Maybe he's waiting to reveal it in the final. Okay. Gonna save. Right there. I'm pretty sure Marcus is most... Yeah, I'm gonna present that as the evidence.
Objection.
What? What? We have to show the lily then, I guess.
Objection.
Okay, I'm fucking up too much. Duels are outlawed, actually, Jay. They said that in, like, earlier in the chapter. Oh, I fucked. Okay. Yeah, I got to go with the flex.
Objection.
There we go, okay. I was thinking I could press him on the fact that that Pancretia was his card, but this maybe it'll lead into...
Mr. Steele, I'm sure the court has been very impressed with your desire to come clean about stealing that card.
I may have done it for heroic reasons, but it still felt bad, you know?
I'm sure it does. And that would be admirable. Were it not a pack of lies.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must protest. Ms. Aquila has offered no concrete evidence to suggest that the witness is lying.
Objection.
Your Honor, I wish to present a piece of evidence to the court. But following the precedent of Jackson versus Regis, I must insist that this evidence does not leave my possession.
Objection!
Your Honor, surely you won't do transfer. Order!
Ms. Aquila, I'm sure you're aware that your particular precedent can only be invoked if the evidence in question is a valued possession that is of direct relevance to the pursuit of justice. If this evidence is not definitive, I will hold you in contempt of court. Are you certain your evidence is definitive?
Yes.
It is, Your Honor. Marcus, you're lying.
No, I'm not!
Yes, you are. You didn't steal that card from the safe. I know that because that card was in the safe isn't in your possession. Because the card that was in the safe isn't in your possession. It's in mine. Your Honor, a third party who shall remain anonymous handed me this card last night. This is the card that was stolen from the safe. The Black Lily. Is that it?
That's it. That's the Silva secret super card. I'm sure of it.
Heavens, is it valuable?
Inconceivably. If I could interrupt. Before you get too carried away, Aquila, you have no proof that this card was, in fact, De Silva's rare card.
But Axel,
Mr. Reyes merely expressed his opinion. Remember what he said during our previous day in court? Secret as yet unseen rare card. Mr. Reyes had already admitted that he does not know precisely which card De Silva was hiding.
he's right.
I don't doubt Mr. Reyes' expertise in this area, but it doesn't change the fact that De Silva's card was a secret. No one present in this courtroom can genuinely say they know what it was. You say a third party gave it to you, but that would be improper to call that proof. No, it tells the future, apparently. Plus, this line of discussion does nothing to suggest that Mr. Steele had anything to do with the murder. It merely shows he was not at the safe. Yeah! So unless you can suggest a witness who can make a statement to that effect, I find this tangent entirely redundant.
But... I guess I'm bogged down on proving Marcus was lying about his alibi all aside of the reason we're doing this. Proving Marcus's alibi was flawed isn't going to be enough after all. I need to connect him to the murder scene somehow. Miss Aquila, I believe you are sincere in your desire to help your client. But you've made an accusation, and your evidence is suspect at best. It seems to be a great waste of the court's precious time. What? Am I really that far off base? Things seem to be going so well. Oh no. It's all happening again.
In truth, I find your wild accusations unbecoming of a defense attorney. Anya isn't here, Hawk.
Dylan?
Nina is. And she's a great defense attorney.
You can do it, Nina.
A duelist never backs down. Come on, Nina. Remember what I said? This isn't about Anya or what happened before. This is about the here and now. You're a bona fide legal eagle, and I know you can do this. I know that you know it too.
I just... Screw it. I'm sick of this. I'm good at what I do. I'm gonna prove it. Time for one last mulligan on this hand. Alright. Thank you, Nina. The idea of hiring or blackmailing Marcus to kill De Silva doesn't hold water. Now Marcus is claiming to have stolen a rare card as an alibi. It works too, because Marcus has good motive for wanting the card, but a poor motive for murder. No one has a motive for murdering De Silva, or at least not a good one. We need a theory that fits the facts, so let's flip our base assumptions and see what we get. This all came about because of De Silva's death. So our most fundamental assumption is that De Silva's murder was the reason any of this happened. It was the present safeguard thief, what Marcus said to Ramius, works backwards. That De Silva had a rare card. That was the catalyst for the sequence of events that led to De Silva's murder. What if the card was the target all along? Maybe De Silva's death wasn't even meant to happen. That means Marco was never blackmailed into killing De Silva. He was blackmailed into getting his rare card. DFA players exchange rare cards when people win or lose. What if that was Marcus's plan? To beat De Silva and take his card? The DFA arena wasn't set up on the day De Silva was murdered. Marcus would have to duel De Silva somewhere else. Somewhere private. It was an accident! There's the blowback. And the monsters are real. Oh. So after Terry played De Silva in the hotel lobby, Marcus goes to De Silva's room. Because they're quickly due to having a stairwell pass. They play DFA. Marcus, against all odds, wins this game with De Silva. He asks for De Silva's rare card. But De Silva doesn't have it. He's already placed it in the safe. Marcus must have been furious. De Silva gives him the clawed giant card instead, which Marcus tried to trade with Ramius the following day. Then... Come on, Nina, think. I can picture them, facing each other. The game just ended. Cards are strewn all over the table. The monsters are still summoned from the game. Summon monsters. Ah! It's the monsters! The monster did it! Summon monsters! That's it! You want proof, Hawk? Then I'll be more direct. Marcus.
Yeah? What's this all of a sudden?
Under oath. Did you kill Joe De Silva?
Haha. Did you ever see De Silva? He was a mad mountain, a bodybuilder. I never laid a finger on him.
I thought you might say that. Fortunately, there was one other witness who was part of the events on that day.
Preposterous. The prosecution accounted for every person on site of the hotel.
Every person, maybe, but not every witness.
What? W-A-T, what?
Sorry, Ramius, but there's no other way. Check yourself before you deck yourself, Steel. I cast the Black Lily and summon Cramius, Dragon of Foresight. Order! I will have order!
That's brutal. That's a dragon.
Miss Aquila, you will explain this at once. Your Honor? It just keeps getting more and more insane! This is Cramius, Dragon of Foresight. A spirit bound to the card named the Black Lily. Spirit? I thought this game was played with holograms!
Your Honor, if I may.
Please do, Mr. Reyes. I think I need to hear from someone who still has a grip on what's going on. A bit, yeah, Fire, it's amazing!
The term hologram is used by DFA players, but my company has never quite understood how the cards work. Despite intensive study, our efforts to reproduce whatever technology is embedded in the cards always resulted in failure. So you're saying?
The cards summon real monsters with real magic?
That seems to be the inescapable conclusion. Oh my god. There are, after all, various forms of practical magic, though they usually require years of training to master.
Cramius!
Yes, Summoner?
You are said to be a Dragon of Foresight. Why is that the case?
I am gifted with divine foresight.
You can see the future?
In a manner of speaking. For instance, the man behind me is about to say surely. That's not possible. My prediction of near-future events are flawless. Though the farther into the future I peer, the less firm events become.
So the distant future is less reliable.
Yes.
I see.
I tire of this plane of existence. I will answer you 3 questions and 3 questions alone. Make them quick.
Did you foresee Joel De Silva's death?
Yes. I foresaw that he would be killed in an argument over the possession of my card, the Black Lily. In an attempt to circumvent this, he said that he would move my card into safekeeping. However, I foresaw that this would not prevent his death. Every path I could see ended in darkness. He asked if there was anything he could do that would meaningfully modify future events. I advised him to remove my card from its card defender, as I could see this affecting the future in some way, though the exact reason was unclear at that time. 1 question asked, 2 questions remain.
In that case, when you foresaw his death, was the killer this man standing before you?
No.
So that means... Wait, what?
I do not see the killer in this room. 2 questions. You may ask 1 more.
Problem with your pet dragon, Aquila? Give it a rest, Hawk. Think, Nina. I could ask him if Terry did it, but if he says no... but I don't think Tort would accept the dragon's statement on its own as a pivotal piece of evidence. Marcus didn't kill De Silva, but someone did! But who else was there? The giant card. Who else could have...
Speak your question. I tire of this plane of existence.
Okay, one last look at the evidence. I need to choose my words carefully. Who actually killed Joel De Silva? Where is it? Claude Giant. Acting under whose orders? Oh god. Anya Miller. Okay, it was... I'm pretty sure it was under Marcus's orders. I can't say if you're, but I think we stay pretty close to this, hopefully. I think, okay, so it's not Dylan at all. It's either Axel, Stella, or Marcus. But it's not Axel or Stella, so it's got to be Marcus. So, we were told it was his card, so... Shenron's gonna... What are they trying to gain? Cremius! It was Pancration the Clawed Giant who killed De Silva by accident. It was acting under the orders of Marcus Steele in a bungled attempt to force Joel De Silva to give him the Black Lily. Is this true?
What you have said matches the events I foresaw.
Objection!
Pah! Are we really going to believe this? The word of a magical dragon summoned from a children's trading card? The court respects only one thing: evidence. I doubt there's a single shred of evidence to support this cockamamie theory that the victim was killed by a monster summoned from a card game.
There's gotta be a piece of evidence which proves De Silva was killed by the Clawed Giant. Where's the autopsy report? That's where you're wrong, Chad.
Well, we probably game over. We can probably load a save and see what happens. I am kinda... Hey, video, how you doing?
It's been staring us in the face this whole time, on De Silva's very body. Look at his autopsy report.
I know, right? There is no jury. It's all decided by the judge.
It can't be. And yet it is. Joel De Silva was choked to death by an assailant with long fingernails. Or more likely, claws. Joel De Silva was killed by the Clawed Giant. There's only one person we know of who could have commanded it. Someone who killed De Silva without ever laying a finger on him. Someone who assumed, after hearing something valuable of De Silva's had been stolen from the safe, that they could pretend they had stolen it and use that as their alibi. Marcus Steele,
No! 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 It's not gonna end like this. I won't let it. No will stop me from becoming the very best. I summon Paint Crash with the Claw. I summon my fist into your face. That was a cool effect. No! My cards! My precious, precious cards! Bailiff, arrest that man! This has certainly been an eventful few hours. Mr. Hawk, has Marcus Steele been taken into custody? Yes, Your Honor. We plan to pursue charges of murder, attempted grand theft, and perjury. Though there's something I fail to understand. What put Marcus up to the task killing Joel Da Silva? How come Miss Margaret is trying to take the Da Silva's card? F, I mean, the unknown F, it has to be. Your Honor, the defense believes that Marcus was coerced by an unknown agent to enter the tournament. He was hired to murder Da Silva? But who would do such a thing? Steele isn't exactly an imposing figure. I summon my fist in your face. It really is, that is quote-worthy. Yeah. There we go. Enjoy their holidays video. Perjury. Oh wait, oh my god, it's not even my game, Fel. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Actually, is there a UK spelling of perjury? I'm curious now. Nope, just the one. Perjury. Anyway. I'm helping. Phil. Always helping. It's customary in ranking DFA duels for the winner to take a card from the loser. Correct. I suspect this was the plan. There is nothing illegal about it. Steele went into Silva's room and beat him at a duel, but Da Silva had already sent the Black Lily down to the safe. Steele attempted to use his giant to force Da Silva to cooperate. And the victim's death? Was it an accident? In a sense, yes. Marcus must have believed that after he fled, someone else would happen upon the scene sooner or later. Had Marcus had a less, exuberant personality, he could have just laid low after he left the scene. But Marcus is such a larger-than-life person that if he had quieted down, that would have looked suspicious. Instead, he had to play the role of celebrity duelist to beat to his best ability and pin the blame on someone else. Some of this, regarding Steele's motives, is speculation on my part. However, the defense asserts that this case cast the prosecution's case over Terry Scrub into question, and therefore serves as a source of reasonable doubt that Terry was even involved. The defense rests. Do we just wait for it? In that case, all that remains for me is to render my verdict, unless Mr. Hawk has any closing remarks. I do not. Ooh! In the case of Terry Scrub, on the sole charge of murder, I find the defendant... Jay, oh my god, you're right. Not guilty.
Oh, we did it.
Descendant, let's see. Miss Aquila. Dylan. I don't even know what to say. Thank you might be a place to start. Oh yeah! Miss Aquila, thank you so much for all that you've done.
You're welcome, Terry. But I'm not the person you should really be thanking.
It's fine, Nina, really.
Dylan?
Yeah?
Shut up for a sec. Without Dylan, none of us would be here, and you'd be on your way to the city jail right now. He's gone further than you would believe, every single day to make sure we found out the eventual truth. He's a better friend than either of us deserve.
They just explained it, Cloud. Or were you not here for that? It was Marcus Steele. He killed Da Silva by accident. really did all that? I mean, maybe? Dylan? Fine. Yeah, I did. You're my bro. Ride or die and all that stuff. Thank you, Dylan. I don't know how I'm gonna make this up to you. Actually, there is one thing you can help me out with. Buddy can wait until after we grab a donut or something. You want to come with us, Nina?
I'll catch up with you later. I've got some personal business to take care of first.
You gonna be okay? We could come with you.
It's fine, really. It's something I've got to do myself. I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, he was a suspect. But he was proven innocent after we threw it in their face that all this magic and...
Just be careful when you leave. I saw quite a crowd of reporters outside.
We could go out the back door. Screw that. We need to go through all this so we could slink out of the back door. We're going out the front. Let's mosey. Yes. You got it. Let's beat feet. Oh, hey! It does look less somber. God dang it, Azure.
That's Oliver. I have a couple of loose ends to tie up. I need to go return this card to that person with the mask, and then... Let's just worry about that when the time comes.
Okay. I'm gonna save it real quick. And then we're gonna... I just want to see what happens if we screw it up. And then we'll continue on with the game. We gotta go through all this.
Objection!
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 Yeah, it's actually a pretty long game.
Objection!
Like, the first one was like an hour, but this one is actually... It's been going quite a while. I just want to see what happens when we... when we screw up. Yeah, I can't hold page down either to skip stuff, so... Yes, I could. Oh yeah, well the first one was just kind of a demo introducing the game sort of thing. Whereas this one, it definitely a lot more work went into this. Yeah, so whatever, blah blah blah, we know that happened.
Objection!
It's a oh god video. Oh hey, you're right. Shit. I can't just hold it. Okay, see you later, Fire. Hey Zero, how you doing? This is Nina Aquila, Legal Eagle. It's the second chapter. Okay. What killed?
Objection!
What actually killed? Okay, we're gonna say it's the Water Guardian, acting under Chad Hawk's orders, and what were they trying to gain? Sold out booster packs. No, that is not correct. So sure, honey, you can do this. Oh, Oh, you just keep doing it over and over again. Yeah, it just repeats. Whoops. So there's no way to... Come on. There's no way to fail that. Get back the card. Hello? So they stole the card, for whatever reason. I'm back. Miss Aquila. Okay. I'm pleased to see that you returned. Just as mall ninjas last time, I see. I came to return this. Was it useful? Marcus Steele has been taken into custody. He's probably going to be tried for murder. Good. Tell me, why do you suppose Marcus took the actions that he did? Blackmail, I think. Near the world map. That is the cause, but not the reason. What? Blackmail is like the hand that moves the piece across the chessboard. I am asking you not about the hand, but rather the intent with which it moves. Marcus took on more than he could handle. He was a normal person playing in a sandpit filled with billionaires. Marcus said he bought so many booster packs. Was he in debt? Was it that simple? Keep going. He was in debt and was coerced by someone to try and get to Silva's card, but he failed. Did he want to go to prison? Good, Miss Aquila. You are starting to see the moves of the game. Marcus got desperate because he could put himself in a place where he could easily be manipulated. When you owe money to powerful people and have no way to repay it, maybe prison is safer than walking the streets. Confessing to a crime like nonviolent theft, and of something like a trading card, it would have been a short sentence. Though perhaps long enough for his benefactor to forget about his mistake. But there's something I still don't understand. Fix the ability to cry video, oh my god. Were you the one who really broke into the safe? Why did you steal the card? You're not going to answer that, are you? Well, maybe I can answer about... Who or what is F? Is it my imagination, or did I just see them flinch? Ask your jailbird friend. You mean Anya? Yes. Maybe I can get an answer about... Who are you, anyway? I should understand the irony of asking for the identity of a person wearing a mask and using a voice changer. I have to call you something. What if I needed to contact you? If you ever need to contact me, you can call me via the payphone at the convenience store. Just dial 555-542-83918, and I will answer at my discretion. Seriously? That's hilarious, Drass. As for a name, you may refer to me as Livewire. Well, maybe I can answer about... But what about... Isn't there somewhere else you should be, Miss Aquila? What do you mean? How does it go? A good lawyer admits their defeats, but celebrates their victories? That phrase. Where did you hear it? This turn is over, Miss Aquila. Well played.
Objection!
Something's going on. Maybe it is Anya. Maybe it's Anya. But she's in prison. Livewire, huh? She's in prison, though. Oh! Okay, it's time. I put this off for far too long. Time to head to the city jail. I don't think it's Anya. It's to the south, over the bridge, on the way to the airport.
Oh, it's just directly south. What is this? Oh, is this? Oh, this is the jail. It's Anya's twin. Zero, oh my god. It's weird, it went military time, even though it wasn't. I wrote, it's okay. I can do this. I think.
Nina! It's great to see you. How have you been? Keeping busy, trying to keep the lights on. I saw. This casino thing seems like quite a big deal. You know about that? Of course! I managed to snag a newspaper. If you've been working cases for the last 2 weeks, it's no wonder you haven't been able to visit before now.
Yeah.
That is why you haven't visited, right? Why did you plead guilty at the trial? Phew. I actually managed to say it. Nina, we are not having this discussion again. Again? We never had it in the first place. I pleaded guilty because I was guilty. I shot my former protege twice and went on the run. No, you didn't. You were set up. Wait. Is that why you haven't come to see me? Because you're still angry about that? Nina, I'm not gonna... Anya, who is F? What? How? Nina, you have to tell me. Why are you asking about that? A mutual friend said I should ask you. A friend? Yeah. A real live wire. Nina, I don't know what's going on, but you need to listen to me. You're getting mixed up in something much bigger than you realize. I knew it! This is it, isn't it? This is why you pleaded guilty at the trial. Drop it. No! I guess I need to be the person to offer the olive branch. Anya, when you changed your plea to guilty without first discussing it with me, it was like you lost faith in me. After the trial, you didn't even speak to me. It was weird.
Ken's wrong at each other.
Nina, I had no idea you felt this way. Please understand, I did all this to try and protect you. F is a case. A case? You know that long before I was a defense attorney, I briefly worked for the prosecutor's office? Yeah, you told me that not long after we first met. This case is from back then. I've been looking into it on and off for a number of years alongside some help. What sort of help? An anonymous source. I suspect that it is the same mutual friend that you just mentioned. But no matter what we did, we never managed to find any concrete leads.
Pink Hair Judge Final Boss.
The evening I was arrested, my former protege asked me to come over, and I thought she might have some info. You know the rest. You know, I'm sorry if what I did hurt you. If it's any comfort, just know that this whole business cost me one protege. I'm not sure I could bear it if I lost you too. But who's doing all of this? What do they want? Not now. I've already said too much. What you said suggests that I've failed, and now you're part of this. Maybe you always were. If you're determined, I can't exactly stop you from looking into this from here. From in here. Just remember one thing. What? That person you spoke about, the one you said was a real live wire? When it comes down to it, never forget. No matter how useful a source they might seem, they are not your friend. I won't forget.
Oh, God, I'm about to sneeze.
Whew. Also, I'll visit again sooner this time. I look forward to it. One more thing. Could you bring me a bag of Cheetos? Cheetos? Yeah, it's weird what you miss. I'll bring you a whole bag of junk food, assuming I can give it to you. See you.
Yeah, thank you, Unicorn.
That went... well? Okay, time to head back to the office.
That's impossible. Sorry, but I don't know what to say.
He sounds upset about something.
My notes say that Jackie Marsden passed away several weeks ago. But how? She was the picture of health. Sir, I apologize if you find this distressing, but she committed suicide. She's found hanging in her cell. Her family would have been informed by the coroner. I'm not family, I'm just a friend.
Jackie Marsden? The same Jackie Marsden who tried to burn down the campgrounds?
Yeah. She's dead? I'm just gonna go. Look, it's not my business, but are you gonna be okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just a lot to take in. Yeah, because in the first chapter, there was a scene where some hitman was basically hired to kill her for some reason, and we don't know why. Only in the immediate. Like, if she died weeks ago, I mean, it would be probably public record by then, and they could say whatever they want. Kind of, is what I'm assuming. I don't know the exact logistics of it, but that makes sense to me, at least. To the office. Did you seriously clip me sneezing, Cloud? Why? Home sweet home, I guess. Hmm? And the lights have gone out on the landing again? Seriously, this place is falling apart. Hopefully it's just a trip switch. I don't trust it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Surprise! What? Ah! What the? Welcome back, boss. What's all this? We kind of wanted it to be a surprise. A surprise? Everyone pitched in. Oh, it's all clean and yeah. You moved the boxes? We cleaned up the whole place. Walls, floors, ceiling. We took out 12 bags of trash. 12! We even did your laundry. You did my...
Slight correction there. I offered to do the laundry. Though I've got to say, you have surprisingly good taste in...
We are not having that conversation. Ooh, ooh. Legal eagle. And lingerie joke here.
The place looks the best it's looked in months. Did you organize this?
It was a group effort. You haven't shown her the best part.
Best part? A privacy screen?
I mean, yeah. But there's something behind the screen, too. A small gift from the Brotherhood's dormitory. A bed! Ta-da! A freaking bed! It's just a heavy...
I love it. Thanks, Dylan. This means more than you could know. Thank everyone else, too.
You can do that yourself. We were thinking of heading out to grab some dinner, you know? To celebrate. You want to come?
Sure.
I'll wait for you by the door. Catch up with everyone else, and then come speak to me once you're ready. Well, she lives in the office, basically, and yeah, so it's a thing. It was just a mattress on the ground, so you know.
What's next for you?
I'm still wondering about that. To be honest, I've spent the last few days trying to avoid thinking about the future. In a way, this feels like a dream.
I assure you, it's real. How's Raxanel?
He slumbers for now.
I hope you understand, I never meant to cause trouble for either of you.
I know, but I've had the time to think things through. There was never going to be a good time to tell the board about our relationship. But I love Stella, and I was growing tired of not being able to express that.
You old romantic.
Maybe she even thanked me. Don't push it.
What's next for you guys? My private jet is landing at the airport tomorrow morning. We need to go see Joel's lawyer. Apparently, we're both in his will. It's so sad how he died for no good reason. I'm not sure there are any good reasons, but I get what you mean. He would have wanted the two of us to be happy. And I think we're going to be. Aren't you going to sue me? I broke your NDA by summoning, Carmius in the courtroom.
Are you kidding? Do you have any idea how many people have made pre-orders of the next expansion in just the last few hours? Plus, you put me in touch with Axel Reyes, who has big plans for the smartphone version of DFA. We'll need to relocate our sanctum to another city, but it'll be fine. Money, 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 money. Are you ready to head out? You know, after all this, there's just one thing I don't understand.
What's that?
So, Marcus accidentally killed Joel Da Silva. but he left the room and just assumed someone would come by to take the fall. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It seems like he was leaving a lot to chance. Wouldn't it have been smarter to try and make sure someone came to the room right away? Was there any evidence that Marcus tried to make Terry visit De Silva's room? Ah, that, where's the, Twitter? Yeah. I think Marcus knew that Terry would go to De Silva's room. How? Read De Silva's Bleeder post. The best. We've all read it many times. He's saying what he thought of Terry's scrub. Are you certain? Read it again. Don't know what that scrub's problem was. I'll make sure he never plays on the pro circuit again. Scrub. Lowercase s and only one b. A typo? Autocorrect? At first I thought so, but after what Stella said yesterday, the phrasing does seem out of character for him. I started to think it was more significant than that. Common progression. He ever called us the businessman. Ah, very, very true, Twitchy Berry. We know that was posted very close to the time of De Silva's death. I don't think De Silva wrote that post at all. You think? That's right. I think that Marcus saw Terry's earlier game with De Silva from a distance as he arrived at the hotel. Then when he needed a fall guy to take the blame for De Silva's murder... I get it. Marcus didn't know Terry's name. That's right. Scrub in gaming culture refers to a salty competitor who talks a big game, but lacks the skills to back it up, and we know Marcus Steele was a fucking gamer. Oh! In the head action. You know, I might too, Azura, I might too. De Silva knew Terry's name. He'd spoken to him, like Stella said. To use a term like scrub was out of character for him. I think Marcus made the bleeder post from De Silva's smartphone before he left the hotel room. His gloves would have prevented him from leaving fingerprints on the screen. I get it. Still, this is all just a theory. We'll never know for sure unless Marcus admits it at his trial. You think of representing him? Really? No. Seems like you had to think about that. It's purely due to conflict of interest, because I've already spoken out against him in court. It would be improper. Terry, remember the despair you felt before I agreed to represent you? Yeah? It's hard to accept sometimes, but everyone deserves the protection of law, even the guilty. No matter what they've done or how they've acted, everyone needs someone to stand with them in court. Q. Family Matters. Credits. Aquila Defense in Law isn't about finding people guilty or innocent. It's about standing up for someone when no one else will, and making sure the prosecution are kept in check. I guess. Okay, everyone, time to go out. Where are we going? I think Scrub should decide. Good idea. Terry? I could do sushi. Sounds good to me. Cool. We'll go to the Great Wave downtown. Just, who's paying? I'm kinda broke. I don't carry a wallet. Axel? Stella? What? You're billionaires! I didn't get rich by spending money frivolously. So, Nina? Wait up. Yeah, Nina? Let's call it again because he's a cult leader who lives down underground. So he's obviously Splinter. Just hold on a sec. I'm sure you just want to... Brilliant. This game is great. Next time on Nina Aquila, Legal Eagle. Legal Eagle.
Objection!
I don't know, but let's find out that I love these. Well, the developer is in the UK, as you're, so. Yeah, they are working on it, so. It's loud. Sorry, it's loud. See, what did I tell you? The race isn't over yet. They're coming to the 4 hairpins. It'll be fine. No, never face Ryoko on the downhill. Oh god. Nina Aquila, Legal Eagle in Tokyo Drift. Or, should I say, Fledge City Drift. No one. Initial E, legal stage. What? 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 Hey, Dylan. Wardrobe told me to deliver this to you. Is that... Aw, hell no.
What are you complaining about? Have you seen what I have to wear?
The bunny girl thing? With the wings?
Yeah, with the wings.
Want to switch?
Just put on the uniform.
I'm sorry, I'm not as weeb as that. Please forgive me.
Where did they even find one of these in an adult size? You're asking where they bought an adult size school uniform? Because,
Never mind.
Aquila channel. Hello. Welcome to Aquila channel, a special viewer-facing segment where we talk to you, the viewer or player.
Sudoku, if you're...
Even these segments are an homage to similar skits in Lucky Star.
I want to say, what is it, Ganbuster? I don't know. And...
Nadesco?
I want to say Gumbuster and Nadesco. Okay, Lucky Star idea.
Today we're happy to introduce our new co-presenter, Dylan. Say hi, Dylan.
Hi. So, Rule 34 of this, win?
Anyway, today's chapter was themed around several things, most notably the collect and battle anime genre, but also aspects of real-world trading card games. Attentive fans of trading card games will notice that most of the cards mentioned in this chapter are homages to cards from different games. Did you spot them all? The critical piece of evidence, the Black Lily, was based on the rare Black Lotus card, which is one of the more infamous and rare cards in Magic the Gathering.
Azure, no!
Only around 1,000 of these cards were ever printed, and at a 2019 auction, one of them sold for over $160,000. From an early point, it seemed fun that a critical piece of evidence would be one of these super rare cards.
Yeah. We also want to take... hang on.
Just read the cue cards.
That's what I'm doing. We also want to take this chance to thank Little Kuribo for his abridged anime videos, which served as an inspiration.
However, to help bolster proceedings, a second act twist was needed. I thought a robbery would be interesting, and there's no grander robbery than of a casino. Plus, casinos and cars go together, so it was a good match for the chapter setting. When the time came to research this, it was assumed that casino heists were just something done in movies. But there have been a surprising number of heists in real life, even if many were not successful.
Well, that's cool, Twitchberry. There have been some genuine robberies, where casino patrons have been robbed at gunpoint or similar, but other heists have involved clever patrons finding creative ways to cheat at the tables.
In 2004, a group of patrons stole over $2 million from a casino in London using high-tech devices to predict roulette. While a group of students from MIT were believed to have made $22 million over 20 years via card counting. Of course, speaking as a lawyer, what makes this interesting is whether you consider these stealing in a legal sense.
That's because they involve having people having ways to predict the outcome of a casino game. You can probably start to see how Chapter 2 came together on paper. I don't know the giant rock reference. Sorry.
Super rare trading cards, collect and battle anime, and casino robberies where people predicted the outcome of games. Prometheus, an agent who could tell people the future, was a way of tying this all together. The final theme was of Nina's character arc, overcoming her anxiety over what happened in her previous trial. The previous chapter introduced Nina, but was too short to explore much about what sort of person she was. Chapter 2 was intended to fix that.
Of course, these are just main threads of the plot. A lot of other stuff was packed in there too. If you have questions and want to talk about the themes of this chapter, you can join the Nail Discord. You can find the link in the game's itch.io page.
Now it's time for us to sign up, but before we go, remember, after playing this game, please consider leaving a review on itch. A review can be just a star rating, but it makes an enormous difference to how many people try out the game. It takes seconds, but it's one of the most helpful things fans can do to support an indie game. And tell your friends. Chapter 3 promises to be an exciting high-speed thrill ride. So if you like the second taste of Nina Aquila, Legal Eagle, that makes you a nailer. Stick to the script.
Oh my god.
Anyway, watch out for Chapter 3. Legal Stage.
Alright, I'm heading back to my room and taking this off.
Really? I think it's cute.
Really? What do you think, Nina?
You don't want to know.
Right, off it comes.
Whoa! Don't just undress while on set!
That, oh, Kathy Turtle was apparently Nina.
This was good. This was very. I actually am really looking forward to whenever Chapter 3 comes out. It was very cute. I liked it very much. I'll watch it in a second. In a second. Oh, excuse me. No, and their names are references to birds, so. It was a game. There were ways you could lose if I chose to. Objection. Base box. The guy's a novelist, actually. He's written a couple of books. Kind of interesting. Like me. Case 3. Legal stage. Oh, it was... Okay, what's the clip?
Behold, Kaiba, the origin of duel monsters. Oh my god, a giant rock!
Okay. What? Wait, what? What the hell? What is that? Is that... That's not what it actually is. Is that like some sort of dub thing? That can't be what the actual thing is it? Oh my god. Oh my god, giant rock. Okay, it had to be from the realm. Oh my god, a giant rock!
Objection!
Jesus Christ. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. That was... Yeah. That was a pretty good game, actually. I highly enjoyed it. That's going to be my next review. You obviously know what I'm going to say in my review, but yeah, it's going to be... We're definitely giving that one a positive review for sure. But no, it was put together well. I liked the fact that it was able to mesh so many different things together in a good way without being too much, you know? The craziness was just this side of being too much, you know? So, very good way of mixing things.